Hello viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this particular problem statement, I am going to solve the problem of projection of solid, right? And the problem is basically related to the hexagonal prism. Okay, so I am going to draw the projection of hexagonal prism of 100 mm side and height is given 200 mm. Okay, further it is rested on the edge or side of base in HP. Okay, means my top true shape of the base will be in HP, right? The further the axis of the prism is inclined 45 degrees to H, means inclination of the axis is given. That means I have to rotate the base by 45 degree, that is 90 minus the axis of the prism. Okay, the axis inclination I mean to say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve this particular problem. So I'm going to draw one XY reference line. Okay, and then I'm going to draw an hexagon basically of side 6, right? Then press enter, then tap below button on the keyboard, then select H, right? And now I'm going to select a hexagon of 100 mm side. Okay, so this is basically the hexagon of 100 mm side. So for your reference you can give the dimension. So this is basically one AutoCAD unit, that is 100 scale converted into cyan color. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to project. Okay, so this particular line in the perpendicular direction, so I'm selecting ortho from here, right, and then projecting here. Escape, Control Z. Okay, this is not perpendicular, so this is one of the point. Okay, so click on snap and click on ortho. It's another projector line. This is another projector line. Okay, and as this is a prism basically, so I'm going to divide this particular hexagon into equal number of parts to get the center of the prism. Okay, this is basically the center, right? Now what I need to do is basically, so it's a problem of prism, that means basically my front view will be a rectangle. If I see, okay, where it is. Okay, so Z, enter. Okay, so it will be a rectangle of height how much, 200 mm, means 2 AutoCAD unit. Okay, so again I'm going to select a line from here. Okay, and then click on snap, then clicking here, so one, and this is basically 2 AutoCAD unit. Okay, so this is basically 2 AutoCAD unit here and then here. So this is basically the rectangle. Okay, then from here I'm going to draw my axis. Okay, so from this particular point this will be my axis. Okay, immediately what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert all my projector lines into cyan color. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert this particular line into hidden line. So here I'm going to select the hidden 2x. Okay, and now this particular line I'm going to select as hidden. So this is basically the axis, right? And now I'm going to join this particular line as well, otherwise this will be very difficult. Okay, now I'm going to convert this particular outer boundaries of the solid, okay, and this particular thing into thick color. Okay, so click on LWT, right? So now you can see this is my true shape of the base and this is my true shape of the solid. Okay, so I'm now giving the naming. The text, select any point on the screen, the height will be 0.2 and the rotation angle is 0. Okay, so this particular point is my A, this particular point is my B, this particular point is my here C, right? This is my D, this particular point is E, and this particular point is my F. okay, and this particular point is O. Here I am going to write it, okay. Center is basically O slash P, okay, and this is nothing but the true shape of the base, okay. So if you want to write here, you can write down here true shape of the base, right. This is basically my X line, this is my Y reference line, this is my VP I always draw front view, this is my HP, in HP I always draw top view, and you can basically write down your name, GHRCE Nagpur, okay. And this naming I need to give A dash, B dash, okay. This particular point is my P dash, okay. This particular point is my D dash, E dash, okay. And as it is prism basically, so this particular point is basically my again here I need to write down, because in the prism there are two bases. So one of the base I have given ABCD, so second base I will give name 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, right, 5, 6, okay. Similarly here it will be 1 dash, 2 dash, this particular point will be 3 dash, 6 dash, and this particular point is basically 4 dash, 5 dash, okay. And this is nothing but basically, okay, true shape of the solid, okay. So now pressing escape, so this is basically the first step, okay. You need to do this. Now the axis inclination is given is 45 degree, okay, and dimensions I need to mark, okay, because important dimensions I could not forget to mention, okay. So this is basically 2 AutoCAD units, so converting into CR color. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically incline the base, okay, by 45 degrees. So the formula you know very well, 90 minus 45, that is axis inclination, so you will get 45 degree. So this base particularly A dash, B dash, D dash, E dash, I'm going to incline by 45 degree to XY, right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this particular figure, okay, then copy it, right, and then going to paste it here somewhere else, for example here, okay. And again I'm going to select it, okay, right clicking, and using move command I'm going to move this particular or move, okay, I'm going to move it here, okay, on the XY line, okay. So now this is basically perfectly moved, okay. Now I'm going to rotate this particular figure, okay, by using rotate command, and the base along which I need to rotate is this one, okay. And the angle basically, how much angle I need to rotate is minus 45. So now you can see my base basically inclined at 45 degree to XY and axis also. So you can check that by mentioning the dimensions, and this particular dimensions you can check, escape, okay, dimensions angular, okay. So this particular point and this particular point you can check, this is basically 45 degree, okay. This is what I actually want. So the next step is basically I'm going to draw the perpendicular projector lines from all this particular point, press escape, okay. So from this particular point, so click on the ortho so that you will get perpendicular, perfect perpendicular. Again from this particular point draw another perpendicular line, from this particular point draw another perpendicular line, so escape, from this particular point drawing another perpendicular line, From 3 dash 6 dash also I am going to draw perpendicular line. From 4 dash 5 dash I am going to draw the perpendicular line. Similarly, from all these particular points I am going to draw horizontal projectors. So A dash, E dash, it will pass from the same line. Again D dash and 2B, and it will again pass from the same line. And from 3 dash C dash it is going to pass it. Okay. So now what I am going to do is I am going to convert this particular projector line into cyan color. Yes, escape. Okay, now I'm going to mark the points by selecting the point here. Okay, so A dash B dash line is there, so this is basically A dash, this is B dash. Okay, so this is B1, this particular point is my P. Okay, so here also I need to basically draw one horizontal projector line, press escape and convert that particular line into cyan color. Now select the point. Okay, so this is P and this particular point is my P. Okay, similarly this is 1 dash 2 dash line or A dash sorry D dash E dash line. So where is my D dash line? This is my D dash. Okay, so this is my B dash. Okay, A dash, this is my P dash. Okay, so D dash E dash. Okay, so where is D dash E dash? Oh sorry, here I forget to write down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to escape it. Okay, and another point is C dash F dash. Okay, so D text. Okay, any point on the screen, point 2, rotation angle is 0. So this particular C dash F dash is here, right? C dash F dash. Okay, here also it is C dash F dash, and that's why I got confused. Okay, press escape. So now basically I'm going to select the point. So this is C dash line, F dash line. So this is my C dash, this is my F dash. Okay, similarly this is my E dash, this is my D dash. Okay, in the similar fashion 1 2 3 4. So this is my 1 dash 2 dash line. So this is my 1 dash 2 dash, this particular 1 dash, this particular point is 2 dash. Okay, this particular point is my 3 dash, and this particular point is my 6 dash, because this 4 projector line, this is 5 projector line, this is one other point, and this is basically my 4 dash line. Okay, so I have basically marked all the points. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to join all the lines. Okay, so I click on ortho. So outer boundary I'm joining first. So these are the steps basically. Then I'm joining inner boundaries. Press escape. Similarly, I'm joining inner boundaries. Okay, and this is basically O dash line, this is O dash, so this is also another point, O dash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert first all the lines into dark color so that it should be visible to me. Okay, so now this particular point line is basically hidden lines. Okay, so I'm going to convert this into hidden line because this is not visible. Okay, and now from this particular point, okay, I'm going to join this particular line, then escape from this particular point to this particular point, escape. Now you can convert this so that it should be visible to all of you. Point. So this is basically, you can check, right? This is basically the top view of the prism, okay, cylindrical prism. So if you will observe from the top, okay, you will get this particular kind of box, right, and this particular kind of top view. Now I'm giving the naming the text. Select any point on the screen. I'm now specifying point 1 because due to the complexity of the text, okay. And now you can check. So this particular point is my A1, this particular point is my B1, this particular point is my C1, this particular point is my D1, this particular point is my E1, this particular point is my F1, this is my basically P1, this particular center is my O1. Similarly, this is my point 1 1, this is basically 2 2, this particular point is my 3 3, this particular point is my 4 4, this particular point is my 5 5, and this particular point is my 6 6, okay. And this is nothing but the top view of the prism, okay. And here basically it ends up our solutions, okay. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe.